Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shenanigans. How is everybody today?
I mean, you're either going to fight squirrels or get breakfast for Desmond, so...
Could be both.
Maybe Desmond wants squirrels for breakfast, huh?
We're going to get breakfast for
eggs.
Desmond and a squirrel pelt.
Mm.
Oh, no, not a pelt. A mantle made out of squirrel pelts.
Can you imagine how many squirrels you would have to kill?
Yes, I know. That was actually
Dude,
a thing
Mongolians
Russia...
used to make
Squirrel?
cloaks and clothes out of,
Yep.
mice. They'd sew together little mice skins until you
Actually-
had like 1,000
Actually-
mice to make a mouse
Actually-
jacket.
A little bit of historical facts here. Squirrel pelts were one of Russia's luxurious export goods in the 16, 17, and so on centuries because squirrel pelts were used for coats. They were quite highly sought after.
Yes. Welcome to Shenanigans, everybody. Let's go around the table and introduce our characters. We've got some new characters and some new faces here. So we're going to start with Jason, who is in a new room or a different room, or he's repositioned everything.
I was in this room last week, but it might be a little bit different of a...
It's not as dark.
Yes,
and
it's less
last week was
dark.
too dark.
There's also no cat jumping around frantically in the background.
That will probably change at some point.
Yeah, I hope so.
In any case, my name is Jason. I play a lot of D&D, but only once a week do I do it on the internet live on camera.
And who's Jane? Tell us about Jane.
Yes. Jane is an elf. She has black hair and green eyes. She wears a red cape, a blue embroidered tunic, and a long green skirt. She has a dagger and a short sword at her side, and looks kind of happy all the time.
Wonderful. What class is Jane?
She does stuff. That's
You're not fooling anybody at this point anymore. You've used it too much.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that he's got like Jane and then like Jane, and he's gonna play them back and forth, and we're never gonna know which one it is.
One is the disguise and the other one is the real character.
Yeah.
They just look alike. It's no,
One of them is
at some
Kyla
points,
dressed
just-
as Jane, and the other one's actually just Jane.
Yeah, when Jane is not needed, Jane stuffed Jane hides Jane in her room.
All right.
no, but as we found out last week, in reality, this is Kyla in disguise.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, we all.
Oh my God. All right. We got to move on. We have a lot of people to go through.
If I played Average Joe and you actually made a new character, Plain Jane.
Average Joe and Plain Jane,
Oh,
and they tackle shenanigans together. That should be a standalone episode. They both die in 5 minutes.
Oh God.
No, Neal, 5 minutes it takes it to just sit in Shenanigans and drink.
If it ever ends up to where it's just me and Nick, we'll do that.
Okay, that'll be great. That'll be wonderful.
That'll be good.
Moving on, we have our new player today. Everyone say hello to, I'm going to butcher his name, Santari? Santari?
Yeah.
Bastian made me do it. I'm sorry.
Santari.
Santari?
Oh, there you go.
Santari.
Oh God.
Welcome. Who are you and who are you playing
flashbacks
today?
to One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah. No, well, my name is Santari Turve, also known as Mansukinade on internet. I play pretty much D&D, 5e, Warhammer 40k, almost all like many TTRPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my character, Abigail Pureblood, is elf.
Uh-huh.
Golden white hair, blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my bad English, like have appearance like a wizard do.
Okay.
Long robes,
And
boots.
what class is she?
Mage,
Oh.
pure mage.
Oh, okay. Not a specialist?
No, just
Oh.
pure mage.
This will be fun.
The resident elf players approve.
Do you have any other details to tell us about Abigail right now, or should we come back to you a little bit later?
We're gonna see.
All right. Next up is Bastian. Who are you and who are you playing today?
Well,
I'm sorry.
Bastian.
Bastian. And who are you and who are you playing today?
I mean, if you're French, sure, Neal, why not?
A 16th? Does that count?
16th? What?
1/16th? French?
Can
that
you do
French
a French laugh?
Oh.
Not your offensive French laugh.
So
To all the people of France, I apologize for Bastian's behavior.
I don't
All
apologize.
one French viewer.
Baguette.
It's okay. Most of them are out protesting right now.
All right. Before we just get
They're not
I don't know where
home.
we
They're
were
out
at, but
burning cars
anyway,
in the streets. They're not here to hear this.
And I've been playing for how long has it been now? Like 2.5 years. I've been playing together with Neal. First on Hardcore Heroes, then on Shenanigans for 2 years now, almost.
Yep.
And yeah, I also play some D&D. I study a lot and study English and history, and then exams coming up in a month, and I will be a bit more stressed in the coming weeks. But I will always have fun Shenanigans. And
Good.
I'm playing Big Bad Kane. You know, he's just a mercenary and who doesn't really give a crap as long as you pay him.
And what class is
yeah.
Big Bad Kane?
He's a fighter. He has pretty good stats, and I mean, he will probably eventually die because he will never. He's a mercenary. He cannot just retire. There is no retirement for mercenaries.
Retirement is death. Yes. Okay. Next is Nick. Who are you playing today?
Neal, you don't get to go on until you say Bastian with a German accent instead of this other accent. It's not appropriate.
He cannot say my name with its original pronunciation. He cannot. He does not know how to.
Let's hear your German accent, Neal.
All of my German friends have really, really good accents, and I can't even remember what a German accent sounds like right
you
now.
cannot say my name.
Shouting.
You cannot say my name with a movie German accent. You actually have to say it how it's pronounced.
I don't know, Rob. Give me a German accent or anything in a German accent so I can remember.
Just angry shouting. No! Oh God!
Bastion! Is that close enough for you, Rob?
Perfect.
Thank you. All right.
That still sounded like
For a second, I thought Indiana Jones was going to punch you there.
All right, moving forward, Nicholas. Who are you playing
This is
today?
going to be a good one.
Well, I'm playing Doreen.
Wonderful.
I think we're pretty much all familiar with her at this point.
Yep.
I'm also playing Animal Crossing on the DS.
Nick is always playing something else while we are playing Shenanigans. Always.
But to be fair, he's got good taste in games. He showed me Cat Quest a while ago, which was hella sick. It's a short single-player game that's super fun with really good writing. I recommend it to anyone.
It's all just cat puns. Literally, the game is just a cat pun.
It's really good. I
Is it on
highly
Steam?
recommend. Yeah.
Of course, Neal, of course.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's great.
When
10
he
out of
does
10
not conquer
game.
Britain, he plays Cat Quest.
I have conquered Britain so many times now. Stupid Brits. They're so easy. They're such pushovers.
Why don't you have a British accent by now?
This is the evolved British accent. This is the accent of all the people who fucked off from England and made a better accent.
I mean, you are not actually. You're not that wrong.
I'm not wrong in the slightest. I'm 100% correct. Rob, back me up.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I
Introduce
study
your
English. I
character
can
and
tell
yourself.
you, the British.
Bastian, we gotta get through the introductions, please.
No,
never
Neal,
gonna
we will
happen.
never leave the
We're
introduction.
never
We
gonna play.
need to get through the introductions, but I have to point out you've been late like the last 2 weeks by like a half an hour. So
No. Not the last 2 weeks. The last 1 week, maybe?
If we
Rob,
look-
take it away. Who are you and who are you playing today?
Well, I would say that everybody knows Viglas, but since Trunk is new here, today I am playing Viglas the Barbarians. He is a great big ogre who is very strong, and he is the greatest.
True.
And he might be addicted to sugar skulls.
Who isn't? Oh my god. Well, Street just addicted to sugar. Okay. Finally, we're all here. We've introduced ourselves and our characters. I'm going to throw up the tavern music, not actually like vomit, but put it on air.
Wait, I have to ask: is a sugar skull just a standard skull, just a normal skull, just filled with just
Made
pounds of sugar?
No, made of sugar.
Yeah.
It's a Dia de los Muertos thing.
That is more mundane than I expected.
Yeah, it's literally
I expected just literal skulls filled with sugar.
No. It's like sugar that's been pressed into the shape of a skull and then sometimes decorated and
Oh,
colored.
that's boring.
Not when
Rob,
Viglas-
I'm going to just let you take this one, all right?
This is going to be a good episode. I feel it.
You get him, Rob. Get him.
I mean, I don't know if he doesn't like, just literally pure sugar in the shape of a skull. I mean, I can't think of anything more metal than that, but I guess that, doesn't compare to German holidays like National Exterminate Everybody Day.
Whoa. Low
What?
blow.
Oh wait, all right. I don't even get that. What?
Low
What
blow.
No, wait. What kind of holiday are you actually referencing, or what kind of day are you referencing here, Rob? Because it has to work with something.
I think
Not
he's
only that-
referencing a
That
time
World
period.
War II happened and stuff happened. Come on, you have to play into something
All right,
existing
we're
right
just going to
now.
move on. I'm just going to move right through the sugar skull genocide argument, and we're going to play some shenanigans, everybody. That's going to be less awkward and less tense than that. So,
You know it
where are
won't
you
be.
all sitting
You don't
at our
come at my
table?
sugar skulls. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't go after the sugar skulls, guys. Rob
I
is
mean,
ruthless.
to be fair, who used skulls in their,
Where are you guys sitting in the bar? Where are you sitting? I swear to God, I'll just start a fire in the bar right now if I have to. You're over
I
here?
mean, Neal, you know you will die
gets
if you
eaten by
do
a
that.
worm.
The bar will kill you, Neal, if you set fire to it.
Yeah. So
And
you're
we need
sitting,
you.
you're hanging out over here? Fantastic. All
You're
right.
not even trying to fight it today.
Nope,
You're
we're
just
just moving
accepting it.
on. We are moving forward. All right, so you're sitting around the table of shenanigans, the five of you, all having a nice day. Shenanigans is about half full, a little less than half full, kind of a regular day going on here. There's a couple of musicians over on the stage that we always talk about, but actually doesn't exist anywhere in the tavern.
Nope.
You'll notice that there's no stage here, but sometimes they get erected and played upon and then deflated.
Deflated.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
it's like a bouncing castle. Someone comes up.
there's Glib Glob in the corner blowing up the bouncy castle all day long.
Yep.
Just to keep it inflated.
Just to keep Glib Glob busy so he doesn't do anything else. Someone's poked a hole in the back so he just keeps trying to inflate and it never goes anywhere.
Jumps
And of
on
course-
it,
of
airs
course, this is the
back
time-
into Glib Glob and he blows up like a balloon.
Yeah, because this is not the time where we have the air cannot flow back and modern things.
All right. So what are you all doing while you sit around your table in your awkward corner?
Discussing when what we just discussed is going to happen to Glib Glob.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Neal, I have to ask: does the sickle, the magic sickle, does it look any different from a normal sickle?
Nope. I mean, it's well made, but that's it.
Right. It's a bit mellow today, don't you think? Can't wait for a jump.
It's about half full and it's pretty busy.
I mean, it could be busier, Jane.
It's good that you on.
It could always be busier.
It could always be busier.
I'm sure Shenanigans would change size to accommodate for more people if it needed to.
It's always a bit weird. I mean, we had 100 people in here, but it doesn't seem to be too crowded always. Weird.
From the kitchen comes Borscht, waddling, bringing some plates down to someone at the bar, and he makes his way over to you. His big orcish belly is like swaying back and forth as he steps. He comes over and sort of like lifts up and rests his belly on your table while he talks to you. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, boss.
I got a quest for you.
Oh, what is it?
What can we do for you?
I forgot Lizzie's birthday last year.
Hmm.
I need to get her a present to make up for it.
Last
Right.
year?
And the year before that. And the one before that.
This is gonna need to be some.
And she didn't chastise you
It
for
seems
it
like it
by
is a
now.
tradition now.
Yeah, at this point, if you try to make up for it, you're just admitting that you did forget.
Also, she will remember that you forgot.
I
If you
don't,
give her
I don't think
something
that's
now.
how friendship works. I think if you forget a
Oh.
birthday, you make up for it later.
Okay,
I
but
think
it's
that's how
been
friendship
years.
works.
I think at this point you should just convince her that orcs do not observe birthdays, and so that is why you don't remember. And then
I got
you can just
Desmond a
make
gift
up
each year.
Orcish holidays and give her gifts on those randomly.
But I haven't given her gifts on those either. Wouldn't she know?
You just claim that it's an orcish holiday on Desmond's birthday.
Well, I said happy birthday, Desmond, as I handed her the present.
Well, then you've just dug
Alright,
yourself in the wall.
I know,
Well-
that's why I'm coming over here to fix it. You know,
Alright,
just
what-
take my quest at face value.
There's supposed to be
Alright,
some.
what-
There's supposed to be some present. What
You
what
cannot
is
do
it?
that in Shenanigans.
What is it that we can get that could make up for so many years of neglect?
Oh, I need you to kill Desmond.
What?
I'm kidding, it's a joke.
Oh,
You're all so
okay.
serious.
I mean, no. I need
The
at least.
ultimate quest. Tell the characters to kill someone with plot armor.
I think I need at least 500,000 more experience to even try that.
Yeah.
All right, so no, but really here, I want to get Lizzie a squirrel cloak.
Oh my god.
Right.
I did not know she even had a squirrel, much less that it was cold.
Have you already? Have you already looked at the tailors? I mean, fur cloaks are quite common.
I mean, it seems a bit silly for squirrels already have their fur cloaks.
I think they only made first squirrel cloaks in Mystria, and they're kind of. I don't think we're getting any from there anytime soon.
So I already checked the tailor, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come to ask you. Duh. But
Yeah.
so look, here's the deal. My fingers, he holds them up, are big and stubby. I have a hard time sewing. So what I need you to do is kill a giant squirrel, a couple giant squirrels, and I can work with that.
They exist?
Of course they exist.
Of course. I mean,
Wait. Are they
Dang.
giant? Are they giant compared to squirrels, or are they giant compared to people? Or both?
just say yes.
Well, they're oversized versions of squirrels that happen to be larger than people.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do that if you know where to find them.
Of course. You think I'd just send you off willy-nilly into the woods with no directions?
I mean, most of our
That would
kinds
be
do.
cool.
All right. So let's open up our world map, everybody.
I have to ask, does the squirrel even get a save? Because not only are you removing its nuts, you're also removing its nuts.
You should have brought that up if you when it happened. Nick.
It's a
You
good
wasted it right now.
castration joke for you, everyone.
But too early. Too early.
Are there any
There aren't too many of those.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a squirrel joke that happens.
I mean, it's both, right?
right.
All right. So the giant squirrels live on an island in the shallow sea.
All right.
Yeah. It's one of the Spice Islands, just south of Embershore.
I thought they were found in the Nut Islands.
No.
Good one.
That's probably
no.
that's probably some kind of squirrel heaven. Anyways,
Haven, maybe.
so where
right
Oh, I see, I
here,
see.
right on this island. Oh god, no one can see what I'm doing. This
I see
island
it.
right here. There we go.
I found it.
No, this one. This one.
Yes, I
I'm
found
just
it.
gonna circle it for you so you can't miss it.
What's that?
Who's writing you?
God damn it! No,
What's-
I was not wrong. God damn it! I was
There. The island has been circled for all to see.
What
Is
is
he
happening?
doodling? Someone is drawing something. Big Bad
Oh,
Cane
okay.
is drawing something.
It's a nut. It's a nut.
It's a nut.
An acorn, more specifically.
Okay. Whoa, woo, wah.
Obo.
Whoa. All right, so that's where you guys got to go. Kill enough giant squirrels and bring back their hides so
Alright.
Borscht can make Lizzie a gift.
I mean,
that
that sounds simple enough.
If a giant squirrel is bigger than a regular person, then shouldn't one giant squirrel fur coat cover a regular person?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you can kill the squirrel without hurting its coat, yeah, definitely. Probably enough, but, you know, most people stab and slash and the coats get ruined and, you know, jackets and coats and cloaks are fragile things. Magical cloaks are destroyed in combat all the time.
I mean, alright, I think we can get one or two without destroying the fur. I mean, I am quite precise with these, with my knives, and I think
Those
Jane-
destroy the fur. Look, if you use a bludgeoning weapon to beat the squirrels to death, you know, it's
I could
like
also
clubbing a seal.
I
It
could-
preserves the coat.
I could also just throw a knife into its eye.
Show off.
I mean, I'm...
Yeah.
You
Show
can
off.
catch the squirrel and die.
Like, everybody turns to Jane. Yep.
All right, good. See you later. And he waddles back to the kitchen.
Right. Wait. How much?
Huh?
What are you
What?
paying us for that?
Yes.
Oh, payment. Right.
Of course.
I mean, this is Shenanigans. And,
I mean, we are mercenaries.
yeah. It's kind of how we live.
All right. How about if you do this for me, I'll start washing my hands every day before I cook.
I mean, you haven't done it so far.
That is
so
silly. Before you cook, your food is not all over your hands. You should wash after you cook.
No, I just
mean,
lick them clean
that's-
afterwards.
But what does that do for us? Because you haven't done it so far. So
Well, yeah, but now I'll wash my hands. I'll do it every time I scratch my butt, too.
I mean, what does it give to us right now? Later on.
Big Bad Cane is actively saying, no, it's fine, don't wash your hands.
I mean, he hasn't done it so far. So
At
I
this
mean,
point,
might
if
as
we
well.
haven't caught something, then
Yes, it's basically Shenanigans builds up in your immune system.
All right. Let's see, what do I have here? He says he pulls open his loincloth, reaches down in and pulls some stuff out because he's got a pocket on the inside of the loincloth. That's how you keep
Sure,
your
Neal.
personal possessions
sure.
safe, is the inner loincloth pocket. No one will ever search it except the TSA.
Okay, that's unless the thief is very dedicated, then
Yeah.
yes.
So he pulls it out and then pulls a bag of holding out from within there and starts rummaging through, looking for something of value for you. Looks up and he goes, well, what, you just want some money? I've got money.
I mean, money always works.
All right. And he pulls out a few handfuls of coins and sets them on the table. Gold coins, just by the handful and dumps them onto the table.
How much
So-
is that? Just
you
looking
can-
over it on a glance.
60, 70 gold. Is that enough?
I mean,
I would have thought you would have more squirreled away.
the thing is, we have to charter a boat or probably rent a boat, so it will be quite expensive.
He reaches in another handful and pulls it out and puts it on the table. It's probably like 90, 100 gold by now. There we go. That should be good, right? Good. He puts the bag of holding back in his loincloth of holding and returns to the kitchen.
Wait, yeah, it's like that's like.
No, you can't put a bag of holding in another bag of holding. Extra dimensional space within extra dimensional space tears fabrics in reality. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah,
got to be
that's-
a regular loincloth.
I mean, to be fair, if that would happen, people would be pretty impressed by Borscht. Because
Loincloth of holding. Something that
crotch
they
can-
need in drag
his-
shows, I suppose.
I mean, you could say at that point his crotch could distort space and time.
All right, let's stop talking about what's in Porsche's loincloth. We can move on
yeah,
from.
but it's probably for the better.
What a
Yes.
day, guys! What a day. We haven't even left Shenanigans yet.
Yeah.
So
I told you.
Borscht takes off back to the kitchen, and you guys are here.
All right, so the money is on the table.
The money's on the table. Yes.
All right, so let's split even, and that will probably cover traveling expensive and a little bit.
5 of you, so each of you can add 20 gold to your character sheets.
Sure.
And let's figure out how you're going to get where you need to go. How do you want to get to... Whoa.
Everyone can swim, right?
I mean, I can swim, yes.
Yeah, but like,
9 miles?
I don't really want to.
I mean, Neal, I think with the constitution strength and dex if I can, he probably could swim 9 miles.
Possibly, given a sufficient numbers of checks. What is the greatest distance ever swam in a single...
I think it's more
Attempt.
than that.
Yeah,
It's like
way more.
It's like really far.
Way more.
And in like
I
icy
think there were
water.
people who swam the English Channel, so
Yeah, but I don't know the width of the English Channel.
no,
off
not
the top of my
the
head.
English Channel, but something.
I mean, people do swim the
Slightly
English
shorter
Channel.
than the distance between England and France.
People used to swim the English Channel. Now it's full of garbage.
So the
Oh,
longest
that's like
distance ever
20
swum
miles.
without
Okay,
without
cool.
flippers, 139 miles.
No, that 139 mile thing is very up in the air because he didn't do it in one day. Like he would swim and rest and swim and rest and swim and rest, and it's
So 50
unclear.
hours, alright.
There's not enough documentation on that to know in what order he did it. Like there's someone who's going to swim the Pacific, but they'll like swim for 8 hours and then hop on a boat and rest and then swim for 8 hours, but the boat like keeps drifting with the
Yeah.
current anyway. So
According to this, 50 hours and 10 minutes Guinness World Record is 139 miles.
yeah,
That
but
is
that
the
50
one.
hours was it? He didn't just swim for 2 days straight. Clearly, he must have stopped at
No,
some
no, no.
point.
Yeah, of
so
course.
there's bad documentation on swimming records.
I'm just going to point out that 20 gold put me to exactly 420 gold on the character.
Oh my gosh.
420 blaze it.
People have swum out to Catalina, Neil.
Do people swim to Catalina?
That's
Tell me
like
it's
a
not
swimming
so.
challenge thing, and that's 26 miles across the sea.
Damn. The English Channel's 20 something miles.
I mean, we
22?
could swim over to the island, but it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, so don't swim to the island, guys.
Yeah, it's not.
It'll just be a
well,
series of checks, and if you fail one of them, you die, and then there'll be shark attacks, and it's just please don't swim. I don't want the campaign to end this way.
Neil, I could just walk there.
Do you
Oh
boots of
yeah,
water
he could
walking?
just make himself water.
I have that cloth that lets me breathe underwater just to
Yeah,
walk.
remember?
I just walk on the sea floor. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just have like sharks and stuff come eat you while you're on the sea floor.
Anyway, so
Actually,
I suppose
they
we're chartering
probably
it down.
wouldn't attack someone on the seafloor.
All right, so I think
Okay.
All
I
right,
think the real goal here, Neil, you're gonna like this.
I'm gonna like the plan. You're gonna draw us a map.
All right.
All right,
so
how
what
far are
we
you
do-
going? We gotta zoom out. He always goes weird ways.
We definitely have to go to Outlaws and charter a boat over there.
First,
All right, you're gonna go to
just-
Kershwick in a very normal way. Wow, look
then
at that.
we take a boat over to Coxport.
Oh my god.
Then we trek through the forest to
New Sweden.
and then we charter a boat.
Abort?
A boat. To the-
Boat.
I don't know if we can charter a boat from there. I'm not confident in that.
I don't know if we want to go that far of going to New
What?
Sweden again.
What if you just do that and you just bypass Bear Drop Island?
Okay, we'll wave at New Sweden as we pass it.
Okay, all right. Woo.
That we can do.
Well, bears can swim. Why don't we just ride that giant bear?
That's a good question. Why don't you ride the giant bear?
I mean, we have to ask Neal. He is the one who put the giant bear on there.
I apologize for accidentally deleting the monk.
For like the 50th time, we did to get rid of him. Couldn't handle it. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
It was unbearable at the time.
Is that the town mascot, the Berkshire Bears?
I don't know. What do you guys think is Berkshire's mascot?
It's probably just a red dragon.
Something on fire.
Why? But it's just a red dragon.
What is the most chaotic creature animal that exists? Honey badger?
Hmm.
Honey badger would
Dude,
probably
that is
make a
not
good
cool
mascot
to
version
say
for
that.
Berkshire.
But honey badgers actually care very deeply about many things.
I mean, so does Berkshire. But on the outside, they're just evil.
I think the mascot of
Chaotic.
Berkshire is just being on fire.
It's just fire, nothing else.
Just a dude on fire.
It's just a painting of the town on fire.
It's just, I mean, this is fine.
I think Berkshire's mascot is
Yeah.
two groups warring over what Berkshire's mascot should be. You know, it's just it's a constant battle of people just moving around fighting over this topic.
With Desmond, Shenanigans in the middle of saying, this is fine.
Actually, one side says Berkshire, the other says Desu.
Yep.
All right, we're moving forward. You guys are going to head off today through the woods to Kershwick we go, right?
Yep.
Right.
All right, I'm going to kill our music.
Just
We're
don't
going
look
to-
around for danger too much. We know about bastards.
Before
in
we
the area.
go, we should visit the peanut
Why'd
butter
you say something
district.
best?
Did you say the peanut butter district?
Yes. It is next to the peanut brittle district.
What?
They share some resources.
What?
Why?
What?
I don't follow.
I'm not following either, but I'm going to take it on faith that something amusing is here that I'm just not smart enough to get.
Yep.
Rob is slowly moving beyond the realm of
Big
human
Rock goes to the
comprehension.
peanut butter district.
No, Rob's just getting into One Piece territory at this point.
No, it's just if aliens ever come to Earth, we just give him Rob. He's the most likely to be able to
I'm
communicate
not
with
giving
them.
up Rob to our alien overlord.
No, he should.
No way.
He should be the negotiator because he's probably the most likely to have a conversation with them and be understandable.
I don't know. I think he might make some puns that would get us all killed.
I mean, it's a 50-50. It's basically coin toss.
Yeah,
The best chance we have.
The best chance we have is a coin toss. Oh God.
Well, I mean,
All right. We're moving. Oh wait, no. You guys stopped by the peanut butter district. Okay.
yeah, I guess. What do we get?
The peanut butter district is the corner of the general store where they sell peanut and peanut butter products.
There we go. That makes
Yeah.
sense. There's like
Yeah.
a sign up above everything that just says peanut butter district.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I need to find the peanut butter presses where they press the nuts into peanut butter.
Yes, they've got one of those machines that you just put in the peanuts and you hit the start button and little gnomes inside hit the peanuts over and over again with small hammers and then push down the peanut butter until it comes out. It is done.
Yes. I would like to buy some of the excess peanut butter oil from the pressing process. Or if you want, I could just like squeeze it out of the gnomes if you would let me do that.
The proprietor, a man named George C., comes over and says, oil?
Yes, the peanut butter oil. Or gnome squeezings, either one.
Well, the oil's part of the product, so you got to buy the peanuts and then we can just filter off the oil for you. But we can't just give you oil.
How much will it cost to get some oil? Peanut butter oil.
Oh, it's not much. The gnomes there work for peanuts.
Oh, okay. That makes
Ha!
sense.
How many
The
pounds of...
supervisor back there? I noticed he had a round head and was named Charlie.
I told you.
I don't know that one either.
What, you don't?
Charlie Roundhead.
Peanuts.
Book for peanuts.
Charlie Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Oh.
There you go.
I told you, Neal, this would be a good one.
Anyways,
Okay, so you shell out some money on the order of a few silver for your peanut oil.
got it.
Excellent. Now we are prepared for this journey.
George C. asks you, what are you doing with the peanut oil, sir?
I am going to be trying to find giant squirrels.
Mhm.
Which sounds like it is a problem to find them, perhaps. So perhaps instead of trying to find the squirrels, we disguise ourselves as a giant nut, and then we use the peanut oil, and they shall find us.
What?
People
Disguise?
said the turnip was a bad idea.
It's using it like bait, like a lure, like pheromones of deer or something. So you cover yourself in peanut oil and let the squirrels come to you. Oh, God.
You can do that, Vigloss.
This is the tomato thing all over again.
The turnip. You mean
turnip?
the turnip?
Yeah, the turnip.
Turnip thing? Oh, yeah, because you had the guy in the turnip armor.
The
Yes.
turnip helmet, yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, to be fair, it's better than a turnip. I have to admit, because it's actually doing something for. Yeah,
Well,
Hey,
I'm not
the turnip did something.
I'm not gonna be the bait.
something. Yeah, it did something.
All right. Well, let's see if we even get to the island, because sometimes we never even get to our destinations.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
For example, when we just blindly walk past them.
Barely leave Shenanigans.
So off we go, skipping away from Shenanigans. It's taken almost an hour to get us out.
I mean, to be fair, we started like
that's
15
astounding.
minutes late.
few minutes late, yeah.
So
15.
Yeah, but some of that is because it took so long to get character names because we kept talking. It's fine. It's great. We've had a good time. The objective of the game is to have fun, and we are presently having fun, I think.
Oh, yes.
All right. On your way up the road, tell me what your marching order is. And yeah. Let's talk about how you guys are traveling. Who's in the front, who's in the back, who's in the middle, and all the other places.
We don't have like a cart or anything. We're just walking, right?
I believe you guys are all on
The
foot.
cot.
I think Doreen has a cart.
Are we bringing it?
Isn't it a wagon by now? Like a fully. It wasn't
it's
like a fully
like a
fledged.
full wagon I've got.
Yeah, that's
But are
like
we
a
bringing
covered
it?
wagon.
Okay.
Eh,
I think we're just walking.
Yeah, it was like one of those settler wagons.
Okay. You got a covered wagon that you're moving with.
Are we? Okay.
yeah, remember, we've got Donkey 2, Donkey 3, Donkey 4, and Don Key.
Yes.
What happened to Donkey 1?
No, Don Key.
Oh, that's okay.
Donkey is the donkey
Yeah.
because he survived many things.
Okay.
Also, Rob, I think we're echoing through you.
Oh,
Just a bit. It happens sometimes with you.
all right. Let's see what I can do here.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, I'm on the wagon if there is one.
Yep, you guys are on the wagon moving along. And what is the marching order? Is it everyone in the wagon? Is it like wagon is marching order?
I don't know if Vigloss can be on the wagon.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'll walk in front of the wagon.
Doreen is driving the wagon.
And I'll be like on the wagon, but like sitting so I can see out the back or whatever.
Big Bad kind of just sitting inside the wagon, having his head over his eyes, napping.
I
Okay.
walk behind the wagon.
You're behind the wagon? All right. Cool.
The wizard is walking outside the wagon.
Yes. Excellent.
Oh, nothing bad has ever happened to a wizard under Neal's care.
No.
Yeah, nothing bad.
Nothing
It's
ever.
Keep the wizard in the
Definitely nothing that would back in the phrase "the wizard gets it."
Yep.
So you're behind the wagon, Abigail, and Vigloff, you're beside the wagon or in front of the wagon?
Walk in front of the wagon.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's in front. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to make sure you're due in front. Vigloff, I need you to roll me a dexterity check.
I was sure there was going to be a
You're
perception
in
check.
front. No,
To
no,
not slip on,
dexterity.
to not slip on the banana peel that is lying on the street.
All right. There we go. Let's see. Ogres are not allowed to have over 8 dex.
That sounds about right.
Wow.
Yep.
You want to know what's sad? My rolls were so good that I dropped a 14 into that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Roll
So let us see what.
What
What?
Oh, just barely. Okay.
Oh.
So you're walking along the road when you step on a part of the road that just gives way and disappears below you, but you manage to catch yourself with your arms on either side of the pit trap in the middle of the road. As who's driving the wagon needs to make an animal handling check to avoid
Neal,
steering the
No,
horse.
Neal,
the
I've got a
donkeys.
teamstering proficiency specifically for dealing with this.
Well, there you go. That'll solve the problem. Never mind. So you can
Neal-
pull the donkeys and donkey short before they overrun Vigloff, who is now suspended in midair.
Neal, for dramatic purposes, is there a convenient spike at the in the pit that is just close before hitting Wiglove in a certain weak spot?
No,
Oh,
that did not happen.
Some of the road is missing. Do we have any spare road in the back of the wagon?
Let me check.
I don't think so.
What is happening?
So did it like
Somebody stole the road.
Oh.
Bandits have stolen the road.
I like go up to like the front and look? I see this like pit in the ground now.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'd like to look around to see if there's anyone watching.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Can I help Vigloff out of the hole?
I didn't fall in. I got a 21.
Yeah. Oh, you caught yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Jane. There's nothing going on.
Okay.
These are very careless bandits that set a trap but did not wait around to ambush us.
Maybe they just waited and nobody triggered it, so they got bored.
Well, I guess the idea would be you come back later, you look, and there's dead people in there, right?
Oh, I don't know. Is there anything in the pit that kills people?
Is there? Is it just a pit?
Right. From within the pit, Vigloff, there are small things poking you. Many, many small things.
I thought I
poking
did
you.
not fall in the pit.
No, you caught yourself. Like, so you walk. The pit falls out from underneath you. You begin to fall, but you catch yourself with your arms, right?
You know how like you're in the hallway when you're a little kid and you like put your arms on the wall and you like climb
Yeah.
up the wall. Like
So you're
that?
like, your hips are level with the road and your feet are dangling in the pit, but you're not. You're semi-submerged. You're half pitted.
half pitted.
Well, I will get out of the pit with my mighty strength then.
That's why I
Excellent.
was saying I helped him out of the pit.
Yes. As you are pulling yourself out from within the pit, come the tiny pricks of tiny pricks.
Okay, Neal.
Okay.
I meant that there are small, asshole-ish people inside the pit stabbing him.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, just had to. Didn't seem like.
mean,
you guys
yeah.
knew what I was talking about.
There are tiny pricks with tiny pricks giving me tiny pricks.
Yes, excellent.
How very Dr. Seuss.
Oh wow! Even with all of these, what's your AC, Vigloff?
It is very high. Things fear to pierce the mighty Vigloff.
What is your AC?
I'm looking, but I think it is 18. It is 17.
Are you armored?
He's an
No.
ogre.
Yeah, an ogre.
How do you get 17 AC without armor? Out of curiosity.
Ogre base AC has +5, and then I have a defensive bonus for unarmored of 2.
Your AC starts at 15, and then you get a.
For being an ogre, yes.
Okay.
I mean, they're also large creatures, Neal, so...
Right. Well, then these people stab at you to. Ooh, one of them rolls an 18. Yes.
I was kind of expecting Neal to just say, okay, they only double crit you.
No. There were some good rolls in there, but not close enough to 18 until the second batch of rolls. Vigloff, you get stabbed in the ankle as you're pulling yourself out of the pit for 3 damage by a pointy spear.
Oh, what's happening up here?
Visions of being stabbed in the
I
heart.
told you that tiny pricks.
All right, let's
giving
just
me tiny pricks.
wait. They put themselves into the pitfall. All right,
I do not think they understand traps very well.
Yeah,
Or maybe
alright,
they are
alright.
people who fell into the trap and
I'm like,
they've gone feral.
it probably would have been better if he had fallen into the pit and just crushed all of them, but
Does anybody have any oil?
like fire oil.
Can I
lantern oil
see
is
what's
fine.
in the pit, Neal?
Yeah, you look down into the pit, and it's like a 15-foot drop straight down. There's no spikes at the bottom or anything, but what you do see are on the sides of the pit. It looks like there are like there's like room. How do I say? I need a picture. I need to.
There's like an alcove. Or
Yeah.
room?
So if this is the pit, like a side view, right, and the road goes on top. There's small little alcoves built into the sides, in which there are many gnomes with spears pointing out. So whoever falls in the pit, they can all stand around and
How
stab them.
big is the pit in terms of?
The height is 15 feet, and the width is 10 by 10.
All right, somebody do we have some wooden planks or something? Just give me some oil and we get this.
I think before we resolve whatever this is, we're going to go to our first break, because it is break time, and we will deal with the devilish Nomish trap on the other side of the break. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.
You forgot idiotic Neal.